Hello friends, I'm Pooja Gandhi from Kirin Advisors. Welcome you all to the virtual IPO roadshow of Purv Flexipack Limited. Purv Flexipack Limited, established in 2005, specializes in distributing and stockpiling flexible packaging material. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Rajiv Goyanka, Chairman and Non-Executive Director. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, Pooja. Good afternoon, viewers.
Mr. Lokesh, CFO.
Good afternoon,
Welcome,
everyone.
sir. Good afternoon. Mr. Vanshek Goyanka, Managing Director.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome. Mr. Unan Goyanga, Director in Marketing.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Good afternoon. So now you'll be showing a short AV about the company.
In the pulsating heart of progress, behold the narrative of growth, but of resilience and vision in the ever-evolving realm of flexible packaging. From the humble roots of SR Enterprises in 1994, Flexipack today witness the evolution that defines our journey. In a world where numbers tell stories, our narrative aligns with the surge of the global flexible packaging market and India's pivotal role in this economic landscape. Besides products, we offer solutions, a one-stop hub for plastic granules, films, inks, and our groundbreaking door metallized packaging, a rarity in the East. In the technological symphony, we play a unique tone, pre-slitting machines, unmatched precision, a technological symphony that resonates only at Purv Flexipack. Stocked up, geared up. It's not just a strategy, it's our commitment. Our warehouse is not just a storage space, it's a strategic asset. In the race for supremacy, our supply chain is our speed. Strong relationships, efficient logistics, the winning formula that keeps us ahead. Our not just heart of progress. Behold the narrative of Purv Flexipack Limited, an odyssey not just of a symphony that resonates only at Purv Flexipack. Stocked up, geared up. It's not just a strategy, it's our strong relationships, efficient logistics, the winning formula that keeps us ahead. Our infrastructure is not just about today, it's about the future. A holistic approach to solutions, diversification plans, and leveraging our customer base. We are not just a company, we are a narrative. Our vision is not just to expand, it's to conquer. We are set to establish ourselves as the leading supplier in Eastern India. Our success echoes beyond Purv Flexipack. Our group companies are closures, bottle handles, PET preforms, and shrink films. Our innovative approach extends to recycling as well, producing high-quality rPET flakes from post-consumer plastic bottles. Excitingly, our future plans include a B2B, bottle-to-bottle project where we would manufacture rPET granules from rPET flakes. Behind every triumph is a stalwart leadership. Meet Mr. Rajiv Goenka, our promoter and director, whose 30 years of industry insight has been the driving force propelling us forward.
Hello everyone, I am Rajiv Goenka, Chairman Purv Group of Companies. We started this group around 30 years back, and we are a purely marketing and distribution company. We represent all the leading companies in India like Indian Oil for marketing of their polymers. We started making window metallized film, which was not there in the Eastern India market. We are thinking of entering into new areas where we will market specialty chemicals, which like defoamers, wetting agents, binders, surfactants. It will go in paint and coating industry. Already we have started seed marketing and in discussion with couple of leading companies of India for distribution of their products in Eastern India. We will import certain grades of polymer which Indian Oil does not manufacture. And to give extra services to our customers, we are providing them end-to-end consultancy on plastic waste management rule, which have come up in 2018 and have been amended in 2022, where we do the registration on CPCB portal, getting their audit done and filing the returns and then fulfilling their EPR obligation. This is done under REACT. We will be one-stop solution for the beverage industry under Cool Cap, subsidiary of Purv Flexipack. I hope you would join us in our journey, and we will continue to grow and deliver returns to our stakeholders. Thank you.
Cool Caps Industries Limited's IPO witnessed an extraordinary return, proving the strength of our group companies.
We are launching the IPO of Purv Flexipack, which is the holding company of Cool Caps. Cool Caps has had a phenomenal success in the SME IPO markets. As a company, we've always focused to ensure that our investors they get decent returns. Cool Caps has done phenomenally on the market, and hence now we're launching the IPO of Purv Flexipack, where about 68,64,000 shares are up for grabs. As a company, we have a very clear focus. We are launching into newer markets. Our focus as of now is on West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, as well as Hyderabad now. We are very clear that in the flexible packaging space, we want to be a pioneer. Since day one, we've ensured that we keep focusing on our customer requirements to ensure that we can supply them with all sort of allied services.
The stage is set and the spotlight is on you. Be a part of our narrative. Subscribe to our IPO, and together, let's script a future of endless possibilities. Purv Flexipack Limited, where innovation meets excellence. Subscribe now and be part of a legacy that's rewriting the future.
Now I request Rajiv ji to give detailed presentation of the company. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rajiv Goenka, Chairman and Non-Executive Director, Purv Flexipack. We started our journey around 30 years back. Purv Flexipack Limited is a purely distribution and marketing company. We focus majorly on polymers and flexible packaging raw material. Flexible packaging raw material is a part of polymer industry. We started with one product, polyester film, in the year 1995. We were appointed as exclusive distributors of SRF Limited for Eastern India. Then, as and when SRF started increasing their manufacturing capabilities, they added BOPP film, metallized polyester film, metallized BOPP film, and around 2 months back, they started manufacturing aluminum foil. So we sell all these raw material on behalf of SRF in Eastern India. Apart from this, we sell other raw materials also for which goes in flexible packaging. that is printing ink, we represent Uflex. Lamination adhesive, we represent Brilliant Polymer. Then ethyl acetate we do for Jubilant, and we sell a lot of polymers, basically HDP, LLDP, and PP for Indian Oil, and color master batches for Udar pigments. Apart from this, we import some titanium dioxide from Tronox that goes in printing ink, paint, leather industry. Uh, we operate on two business models. One is the stock and sale, and other is the Del Credier agent. In stock and sale, we have around four warehouses. Two are in Kolkata, one in Siliguri, and one in Guwahati, where we keep ample stock to cater to the urgent need of the customer. And in Del Credier agency, we procure the order on behalf of our principal companies, and then they sell directly to our customer. We get our overriding commission. Why Purv is different from others? Because we are one-stop solution for the plastic and packaging raw material. We have our own slitting machines. We keep jumbo stocks, and as and when customer needs any particular size, we slit it and give to them within 1 day. Then we offer them window metallizing, which is not there with any of our competitors in East, where we remove the metal on a metallized film so that the product inside the laminate is visible to the end buyer, what is there, what he is exactly buying. Apart from this, we have very four high-speed pouching machines where we do job work for our customers. Mainly, you can say stand-up zipper pouch, shape pouch, spout pouches. Flexipack has made a strategic investment in cool caps. It owns around 62% of cool caps, which manufactures caps and closures and preform handle. And under cool caps, there are further four step-down subsidiaries. In one of them, Purv Techno, we intend to manufacture rPET flakes. Post-consumer PET bottles, we will be washing it and making it food-grade rPET flakes. And in phase two, in Purv Ecoplast, we will convert these flakes into rPET granules. Purv Ecoplast already manufactures shrink film in Kolkata, which again goes for the beverage industry. And in food packaging, we plan to put up a printing and lamination machine where we will be making laminates ourselves. And in React, we will provide end-to-end consultancy for plastic waste management. Going forward, we will be out of the IPO proceeds, returning major of our channel finance limits with Bank of Baroda, and 50% of it will be going towards new businesses like import of polymers, which Indian Oil is not manufacturing. And we are now entering into coating line where we will be selling surfactants, defoamers, wetting agents to the coating industry, mainly paints. We will continue to be focused in plastics and flexible packaging and grow both backward and forward. Our customer relationship is more than 30 years, and the key customers are Constantia Creative, who in turn gives all the laminates and soap wrappers to Hindustan Unilever. Then we have Ocean Mercantile, who caters to the biscuits segment. Apart from this, we give to Vintech, who makes all the labels for the beverage industry. So our customers are widespread and are associated with us for a very long duration. We expect to grow with them, and with this IPO coming up, we expect that we will be able to deliver decent returns to our stakeholders. I think we can run through the presentation.
Yes, so now we can start with question and answer session. I request all the participants to please post your questions in comment box. So first question is from Ms. Deepika Chadda. Can you throw some light about major raw materials sourcing, their pricing and margin impact? Rajiv sir, would you like to take this?
Yeah. See, we are into distribution. Our major raw material is polymer, polyester film, and BOPP film. Their pricing is not on our hands. It is entirely dependent on demand and supply. As and when the production capacity increases, the prices tend to fall a bit, and resultant of which we also reduce the prices. Our margins on an average is fixed irrespective of the fluctuation in prices. We operate at around 5 to 7% gross level margins for the stock and sale business, and for our direct business, we operate at around 2 to 3% margins because there our expenses are not there. And by adding more value-added products, we our target is to further increase our gross margins.
Okay. Move on to next question from Ms. Anandi Mittal. Can you provide an overview of Core Flexipack Limited business model? What are the key competitive advantages that differentiate the Core Flexipack from its competitors?
See, in Purv Flexipack Limited, as I mentioned, we operate on two business models. One is a stock and sale, where we keep the raw material at our warehouse, different micron, different sizes, and different colors of ink, master batches. So, whenever a customer gives a requirement of any specific product, we try to push them our other products also, which they need. So, in one full truckload, we are able to dispatch around 4 to 5 tons of all flexible packaging material to our customer, who tends to save on freight, and they get material at one go. And the other model is your Del Credier agent, where we get overriding commission. That business, in our balance sheet, the debtors and creditors are there, but the sale is not coming. The commission ORC is reflected in other incomes. The key advantage of Pur Flexipack over its competitor is that we are one-stop solution for the flexible packaging industry. None of our competitors deal in all the flexible packaging raw material. We are the only one in Eastern India who are dealing in polyester, BOPP, CPP, metallized film, ink, adhesive, master batch, then polymers. Also, we supply them lot of LDP film, which is the innermost layer of a flexible packaging. That is under Purv EcoPlast. So gives us the biggest advantage. Second biggest advantage is that we have the innovative solutions in flexible packaging like window metallizing and pouching, which none of our competitors have.
Okay, let's move on to next question. Next question from Mr. Arjun Verma. Can you provide insights into the company's product portfolio, especially the range of flexible packaging materials and related products?
I think this I have already explained. In flexible packaging raw material, we are majorly into polyester film, BOPP film, metallized film, aluminium foil, CPP film, printing ink, lamination adhesive. These are all distribution, and we represent different companies. The innermost layer of a pouch, which is LDP film, which we manufacture in-house in Purv EcoPlast.
Okay. Next question is from Ms. Ananya Swaminathan. Hi, sir. Can you provide insights into the Poor Flexipack's customer retention strategies and efforts to expand its customer base?
See, at Pur Flexipack, our strategy has always been customer first. We attend all the leading exhibitions across the globe. and we see what new things are coming up in flexible packaging that we start marketing and offer to our customers. Like around, you can say around 10, 15 years back, holographic film was introduced in the market to stop counterfeiting. So we were the first to sell holographic films to our customers in East. Then we realized that there is a shift in the consumer taste. They want to see what they are buying, what is there inside the laminate. Then we brought window metallizing, and similarly, different kind of pouching we are giving. These things help our customers to grow, and they know that dealing with good Flexipack, they will always be getting something new which is there in the flexible packaging industry. So this helps us in retaining our customers. Then we have all these raw materials which none of our competitors have. This is another reason for which helps us to retain our customer. And regarding expanding customer base, right now we were only earlier focused on West Bengal, but now we operate in Odisha, Jharkhand, Bihar, and entire Northeast. So our endeavor is to continuously add products to our portfolio and keep expanding our geography. But we would like to still be leaders in East. And at present, we don't intend to expand our distribution market in the rest of the country.
Okay. Next question from Deepika Chadda. Is the warehouse owned or leased?
All our warehouses are owned by us, and the cumulative figure is around 50,000 square feet.
Okay. Move on to next question from Bimal Gandhi. What is the strategic significance of Pure Flexipack's focus on plastic-based products such as BOPP, film, polyester films, CPP films, and others?
See, flexible packaging is a high growth industry. On an average, we see around 10 to 12% of growth per annum in flexible packaging space. And earlier, when these flexible packaging industry was not developed, there used to be a lot of food wastage because there was no shelf life. But today, with the growth and innovation in flexible packaging, the product shelf life has increased. Why we use different kind of films? Like for aroma retention, we use polyester film because it has a good oxygen barrier. Then UPP film we use majorly to protect the crispness of the product. So it all depends on what product the brand owner wants to pack. Accordingly, the raw material is selected.
Okay. Move on to next question from Bimal Gandhi. How does Pure Flexipack differentiate itself in offering packaging solutions to its diverse customer base?
See, I think this question, part of it has been answered by me, that we just don't sell or distribute material. We try to develop uh, flexible packaging laminate for our customers along with our principal companies. If a customer wants a high resistance laminate, then we speak to our principals and then we do joint trials. So ultimately, the focus is not just to sell, but to help our customers achieve what their end users, the FMCG brand owners, what they actually need. So this is here what helps us differentiate ourselves with our competitors.
Okay. Next question from Ms. Deepika Chadha. Could you elaborate on the strategic partnerships with major corporations in the in the East that contribute to Pure Flexipack's strong foothold in the region?
See, our largest customer is Constantia Creative, whom we are associated for almost 25 years. when they were having only one unit, which was in Howrah district. When Constantia started expanding their footprints, they opened up plants in Baddi, Kanpur, Pondicherry, Guwahati. So those businesses were also routed through us only. We are selling close to around 250 tons of polyester and UPP film to them from our principals, SRF Limited. So we, along with our customers, have grown, and our principal companies, mainly SRF, has supported us in this journey because they also kept on expanding their production, uh, because of which we were able to sell more in the market.
Okay. Move on to next question from Rahul Jain. What advantages does being a Dell Cred associate dealer operated polymer warehouse of India Oil Corporation Limited being bring to Pure Flexipack's operations?
See, Indian Oil business is under two models. One is the DCA, Del Creditor Agent, where we procure orders on behalf of IOCL, and IOCL sells directly to our customers. We get overriding commission of around 350 rupees per metric ton. In DOPW, which is basically our own warehouse, which we operate, here the material ownership is with Indian Oil. They transfer the stock, and whichever grades we suggest them that this is fast moving, we should keep ample stock. And that we sell locally. The customer sends their own delivery vehicle and they pick up the material from our warehouse. We generate the invoices on behalf of Indian Oil. Here, our margins are a little better. It is around 550 rupees per metric ton.
Move on to next question from Research Egg. How does the DOPW partnership with Indian Oil Corporation Limited contribute to the safety and modern facilities for product storage?
See, Indian Oil regularly does audit of our warehouse, and they have a set of SOPs, standard operating procedure, which we have to follow, which includes your fire safety norms and a fixed tonnage in, say, 1 ton per 10 square feet of storage space. Material should not be kept adjacent to the walls. There should be a sufficient gap in between. We cannot keep the material directly on the floor. There has to be a polythene in between. So these are the safety which constantly Indian Oil helps us and guides us, and we try to follow that.
Okay. Next question from Ananya Swaminathan. How does Pure Flexipack leverage technology in its operations, including order processing, inventory management, and customer service?
See, all our stocks which we carry at our place is barcoded. We have our own software. As soon as the material is coming inward, we put our own labels on it, and then that is updated in the inventory. So all the marketing people at our office, they have access to those inventories. As and when the customer gives order, they immediately check the stock. If it is there, they agree to it, or else they tell them that we will need a specific time to bring that material. Once the deal is done, the order is confirmed, then sales order is being generated. We call dispatch advice, that is forwarded to the accounts department, who gives a clearance. If there is no overdue with the customer, from there, then it goes to the warehouse for delivery to the customer.
Okay. Move on to next question from Dia Patel. How has Pure Flexipack navigated challenges in the trading and stockpiling sector, particularly in recent market dynamics?
See, trading is always challenging, uh, any industry which becomes old, your competition increases and it has a tendency for your margins to get reduced. So what we are now focusing more is on direct sales, so that our inventory levels are less with the margins under pressure. We try to sell directly from our manufacturers, and nowadays customers' requirement has also gone up. Like earlier, we used to have a customer whose requirement is around 5 to 7 tons per month, and there were 100 customers. Out of those 100 customers, 50 has grown and their requirement has become more than a truckload. So we try to give them material directly from our principal companies so that their costing is also lower and we don't have to unnecessarily keep inventory for a longer period of time.
Okay. Move on to next question from Anandi Mittal. What growth strategies does Poor Flexipack have in place to capitalize on market opportunities and mitigate potential risk?
See, for growth, as I mentioned, that we have already started importing non-IOCL grades, product like LDP film, Metlosin, PVC resin. So we are increasing our footprint in the polymer market and in flexible packaging. Right now, there is not much growth. So what we are trying to do is that bring some new innovations and products in our portfolio, which will ultimately help increase our bottom line. The potential risk is always there, so we try to mitigate those risks by carrying inventory, which gives us a little extra premium over direct supply business. And apart from this, we don't foresee a major risk because we have been operating in this market for almost now 30 years.
Move on to next question
Yeah.
from Bharti Agarwal. Can you provide details on the type of association Poor Flexipack has with SRF Limited, specifying the nature of the dealership?
Pur Flexipack has been associated with SRF Limited from 1995. That time, ours was a proprietorship company in the name of SR Enterprises. The first plant of SRF was in Kashipur, Uttarakhand. It was a very small plant, so we are associated with them from that time. As and when SRF started growing, we also started growing with SRF, and our business model is again stock and sale and direct business. We are exclusive distributors of SRF for Eastern India. Even if the company gets any direct inquiry or business, that they route it through us. So that trust and mutual re- benefit relationship is there, which is almost 3 decades old.
Okay. Move on to next question from Rahul Jain. In what capacity does Poor Flexipack serve as a Del Cred associate with Indian Oil Corporation Limited, and how does this arrangement benefit the company?
See, we have been appointed Delcadia agent of Indian Oil in the year 2016. That was for an initial period of 6 years, and then later on it got renewed in 2022. Representing Indian Oil, we all know is the Navratan company. So that has added a lot of value to our goodwill in the market. Now, in the plastic fraternity, people know Pur Flexipack as a Del Creditor agent of Indian Oil. We sell close to 4,000 tons of polymer on their behalf every month. So that has not only added value in our top line and bottom line, but it has also brought a name for Pur Flexipack in the polymer industry.
Okay. Move on to next question from Bharti Agarwal. What role does research and development play in Poor Flexipack strategy to stay ahead of industry trends?
See, in marketing and distribution, we ourselves don't do much of research and development. But as I mentioned, we travel to the K show in Düsseldorf, Germany, the Indplus, where we see the changes in the consumer preference and the trend which is coming up. Like now, people are not using vinyl-based ink. They use polyurethane-based inks, water-based inks, so that and also the same family laminates. Earlier, I give you an example like a typical detergent packet that was polyester and metallized polyester and then LD, but today that has shifted to, you can say, printed LD with blown LD. So it is the same family structure which is easily recyclable. So the industry dynamic changes, and we keep ourselves up to date with the industry changes and offer those changes to our customers as and when it is there in the market.
Okay. Move on to next question from Bimal Gandhi. Can you provide details on Poor Flexipack geographic reach and its plan for expanding its market presence?
See, we are majorly into east and northeast. And regarding expanding to other regions of India right now, we don't intend, because there is growth in our region only. Growth is also coming up from your backward integration of recycling business. Earlier, we were only into virgin plastics, but now we are also into recycled plastic. So the growth need not be by expanding the region. It can be by increasing products in our portfolio in the same line of activities which we are there.
Okay. Next question is from Mr. Anurag. Do you supply to FCI or other government agencies?
We don't supply directly to FCI or government agencies. We give raw material to the converters. Converter, by converter, I mean the printers who print on different substrate, laminate it, make a pouch, and then give to the brand owner or FCI, whoever needs those laminate to pack their product.
Okay. Move on to next question from Weber Creation. How does Poor Flexipack navigate regulatory challenges, especially in the plastic and packaging sectors?
See, now the plastics and packaging sector, the rules are very clear. Plastic waste management rules, which came up in 2016 and amended in 2022, where it is mandatory for PIBO to recycle 100% of the plastics which they use in packing of their product. By PIBO, I mean producer, importer, and brand owner. If they don't do recycle themselves, then they can purchase EPR credits. They have to compulsorily get themselves registered on the CPCB portal, Central Pollution Control Board, file their annual returns, get the audit done, and whatever is the EPR obligation that they have to fulfill. From 1st April 2025, under PWM rules, the brand owners have to compulsorily use 25-30% of recycled plastic in packing of their product. So we are already there in this space by providing end-to-end consultancy on plastic waste management under one of the step-down subsidiaries of Purv Flexipack, which is under the name of React. And we ourselves are now recycling PET bottles, that is in the state of Assam, and it will start production by next month. So we will be selling these EPR credits to all the brand owners, whoever produces mineral water, juice, or carbonated soft drinks. So, as of now, whatever regulatory changes and challenges were there, we were able to navigate them successfully.
Okay. Move on to next question from Siddharth Iyer. How does the company adapt of fluctuations in raw material prices and other market variables?
See, plastics and packaging raw material was earlier dependent a lot on crude prices because it is a derivative of crude. But of late, we have seen change in the market dynamics. It is more or less now dependent on demand and supply. So if the demand is there, the prices go up, and if the demand is not there, then prices go down, and companies come up with various schemes apart from the MOU discounts. So we try to keep inventories only to the tune of 1 month of our sales. And what we realized over a period of time that at the end of the year, whatever price goes up or goes down, our inventory costing is more or less the same. So we don't speculate on the trend or fluctuation in the raw material. Whatever is the desired quantity of stock which is required for local stock and sale, we keep that. In case of direct sales, the price fluctuation is on account of our customers. We operate on a fixed margin.
Okay. Next question from Mr. Rajesh Bhatia. Is your revenue mix what is others? It's a major contribution.
In full Flexipack, apart from the trading and distribution business, it is our flagship company where we have strategic investments in cool caps, and apart we have some warehouses space which is additional, which we have rented out to FMCG. So we have a lot of rental income, and as and when we have some surplus funds, then we try to park it in some short-term investments, which gives us a decent return.
Okay. Move on to next question from Janam. What steps is Purv Flexipack taking towards sustainability and environmental responsibility in its operations?
Vansha, would you like to answer that?
Mr. Vansha?
Hi. So, Mr. Jainab, in terms of sustainability and environmental responsibility, the rules that have come in India are actually a derivative of the Indian government participating as part of the international government governing agency under UNEP. So under this, there have been rules that have come up under plastic waste management rules in India, and this is governed by the Ministry of Forest and Climate Change. So under them, they have come up with rules such as extended producer responsibility, and these rules have been active in India since 2016. For the past 2 years, these rules have been implemented very efficiently. As a under our company, we are guiding all our customers, suppliers, importers, all stakeholders in the part of the industry. We are guiding them with registrations under EPR. We are helping them fulfill their responsibilities. And Pur Flexipack itself has made a strategic investment in a step-down subsidiary where we are going to be recycling approximately 18,000 metric tons of post-consumer PET plastic in form of PET bottles every year. So this is our way of contributing back to the society in terms of recycling the plastic and putting it back in society instead of letting them divert to landfills and so on.
Okay. Next question is from research. Can you throw some light your competition with major players or threat from China? Rajiv sir, would you like to take this?
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, our competition majorly is from few manufacturers of polyester and BOPP film who have come recently in the market. They try to approach the customers directly. From China, there is hardly any import as of now because India is having excess capacity both in polyester and BOPP film. For a manufacturer to serve a order, they need at least 7 to 10 days time, including the transit time. But since we keep ample stock, so the local stock and sale market, we don't have much competition. But yes, in direct sales, definitely few manufacturers have started selling directly. So which our principal company SRF is supporting us, and they are trying to match the price and terms. So we have been able to sail through the onslaught of newer players which have come up in Indian flexible packaging space.
Okay. Next question is from Ms. Dia Patel. What kind of contract with your customers, long term, short term?
See, with the major customers, we have a unset long-term contract where we know that a fixed percentage of their requirements they will buy from us. For short term, the customers themselves don't know what kind of size or micron they will be needing. So they place the order as and when their end customer gives them the order. But for long term, yes, we know indicative quantity, how much business we are going to get from which customers on a month to month basis.
Okay. Move on to next question. One more question from Dia. How does a company intend to allocate and utilize the funds raised through the upcoming IPO?
Around 20 crores of the funds will go towards payment of bank debt and balance 20 crores for working capital requirement. Majorly, it will be import of non-IOCL grade polymers and specialty chemicals, which will go in your paint industry. So, and 25%, around 8 crores of the IPO size will be for general corporate purpose, including issue expenses.
Okay. Next question is from Mr. Rahil. What will be the key growth drivers ahead for the company? Any growth and EBITDA margins outlook for next 2 to 3 years?
The key growth drivers for us will be your import of polymers and specialty chemicals, which we are now already been doing seed marketing for last 2 3 years, and aluminum foil, which SRF has started making. Aluminum foil has a very diversified and vast market in pharma, your flexible packaging, household. And regarding EBITDA, and we are not actually allowed to comment much on what kind of top line, bottom line, or that will be there as per the regulatory norms. Mr. Ashok Ulani, our merchant banker, he could not join today. He would have thrown some light on this, how much we are allowed to tell about the future projections.
Okay. Move on to next question from Arjun Verma. Thanks for the informative live. So I guess we have covered majority of questions. We can conclude now. Thank you, Rajiv ji, Vanshya ji, Lokesh ji, Unan ji, for giving your time and insights about the company. And thank you, investors who participate for the IPO roadshow. Thank you once again.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for taking out time to join the investors meet live.